Primal Leadership by Daniel Goleman, Richard Boyatzis, and McKee. So, Daniel Goleman is a celebrated author with many years of experience in the field of human psychology and behavior. His best work are emotional intelligence, social intelligence, and focus. Richard Boyatzis is an American theorist, author, and behavioral change expert that currently works as a professor at Case Western Reserve University. He was born in 1946. So let's talk about primal leadership. What is win-win situation? Well, we will get to that first. Let's underline what makes this book so special and appealing to most people. The charisma of resonant leaders is an one-way ticket to success for the entire organization. The road to glory is often paved with good habits, and the authors present some of them. The information is drawn from thoroughly conducted researches and personal experiences. Don't suffocate the great leader within you. Rekindle that drive and determination to succeed and adopt a visionary approach to handle the issues that lie ahead. Do you want to build an emotionally intelligent organization? Well, you are in the right place, first and foremost. You will learn how to create a strong foundation and then think about the roof. It's widely accepted that the leadership trends are facing inclination towards two highly opposite perspectives, resonance or dissonance. The first category applies to those leaders who want to connect with the others by sharing a positive vibe. Daniel Goleman tries to describe both parties in an easy, digestible way to show which path one should take. Resonant leaders control the anger and handle difficulties with awareness, compassion, and understanding. The second category, portrayed as dissonant leaders, have a tendency to cut off portable relationships and isolate themselves from the rest of the group. Many institutions claim that they instill cooperation, and free spirit, but in practice, it's a totally different ballgame. Collaborating on a common grounds in order to protect their mutual interest is something that resonant leaders impress and stimulate. If you can predict your colleagues' reaction, you'll always be one step ahead for everyone else. If you're still unsure what about who's who, no worries, you'll get there. Resonant leaders are masters in cooling out heated heads and during their arguments and debates. Their very spirit, combined with certain expertise in the industry, makes them ideal candidates for taking control of this group. When such attitude is installed and set in place, winning sympathies and assistance from the group arrive at the desired destination within the agreed time frame. Have you heard about CRM? What about RM? Relationship management is one of the most challenging branches of micromanagement. To put in briefly, this category mainly emphasizes the significance of proper delegating and aligning the employees with the organizational goals. Don't take for granted anything Daniel Goleman implies. Take the initiative and leave no stone unturned while you are at it. Learning or specializing in the sixth leadership style can help you enhance your management skills, a process which gives you lots of room for growth. Let's dive right into it. Visionary, coaching, affiliative, democratic, pace-setting, commanding. It's evident that the first four fall into the resonant style category. If you are merely confused about when should one apply the last two, take notes and get the big picture. Only when the organization is in the midst of crisis, such approach can be justified and endorsed. However, in all honesty, it's best if you stay flexible and mix these styles to serve your best interest and agenda. Even though these leaders have a knack for alleviating problems and sustaining profitable relationships, their presence is not always much appreciated and welcome. Not even a fire's reputation can grant them loyalty and obedience on the largest level of organization. Why is it so? Sometimes, inspiring loyalty can lead to an entirely different outcome, especially with those who don't share the same moral values. Find a mission and explain yourself. How will your joint endeavor bring everyone on the map? Be concise, clear, transparent when you address them. It may come as a surprise, but anyone is replaceable, to say the least. If you're tuned with emotional intelligence and understand its 4 domains, self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management, thriving both at work and home will become a straightforward manner. So the key lessons from the Primal leadership is, number 1, make a joke to break the ice. Number 2, being caring and patient is not always appropriate. Number 3, it's never too easy. So, number 1, make a joke to break the ice. Resonant leaders are also known for their sense of humor, which is a powerful weapon for taking the edge off in some cases. Always be in the high spirit, be playful, prompt the same behavior in the others. Being caring and patient is not always appropriate. So, visionary approach and long-term orientation apply to resonant leaders' practice. They have something like a sixth sense, when to take action, when to sit still and wait. Not all employees and partners wish to have business with these authoritative figures for unknown reasons. It's never too easy. Each process must be backed with equally effective tools, or in our case, the power of influencing anyone, handling conflict, creating team cohesion, and so forth. Great leaders are good at every one of these practices. So I can share some quotes from the Primal leadership quotes, such as, experience has taught me that the most efficient leaders agree on a fundamental aspect. Everyone has a great level of what has been called emotional intelligence. Another one, not that leaders need to be overly nice. The emotional art of leadership includes pressing the reality of work demands without unduly upsetting people. Another one, stress stunts people. One of the main characteristics of self-awareness is a self-critical sense of humor. Another one is, if there is less bad humor in high places, there will be less in the rest of the ladder.